Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Teresa Craftygrams. Thanks so much for coming to join me. Just a quick little update today. What have I been doing? Well, I have been delving into uh, some of my favorite channels, sort of binge watching, and while I have been fussy cutting, because that's a good way to keep my creative juices, I don't know, going, activated, flowing, whatever, without stressing myself out and making myself anxious. So I have been working on, oh, well, this is a kit from Debbie at Ink and Page. This is the October flower of the month. And I made a little planner. And this is the journal. I'm trying to get it into my Etsy shop for, October. I've been doing that. And then I've been fussy cutting these gorgeous little flowers. They're like book page and mixed media paper flowers. And I think they're just lovely. These are from Southern Muse Studio. I'll put that and ink and page in the description below. So yeah, there's like 10 pages of that. Little did I realize when I started that our friend Joey, the card maker, Joey Card Maker, would be coming out with his Butterfly Emporium, which has 99 million butterflies to cut out. I have printed the first installments, but I have not started fussy cutting the butterflies yet. I'm trying to finish these first, then the butterflies, and then we'll see what else. I have some journals that I put aside during the month of July, so that I could do the entire Junk Journal July challenge, that I will have to get back to and hopefully have those ready to go up on my Etsy shop, which is really, she's having a hard time right now. I haven't had a sale in months, but I have, I've had a shop, let's put it that way. Um, so this is just a tiny bit of stuff I got from Official Creations, your Sari Silk headquarters. Um, so this is their card. I did get some Sari Silk, yes, but I also bought a pack of just, random vintage music papers. So I haven't really looked through them yet. They're gorgeous, of course, and the lovely large format as well as more normal letter size papers. I hope to use them and not hoard them. So let's look at the Sari Silk. I just bought a couple of them for now, um, and I'll see how I like them. So far, I love them because, polka dots. Who could not love polka dots? I love polka dots. So, but this is quite nice and wide. Sari silk, sort of like I don't know, a champagne color is what it looks like to me, with these lovely uh, purplish, burgundy-ish embroidered uh, circles. Really, really beautiful. And then this just lovely pink tones. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is more of the width that we're used to from our Sari silk. This is, I don't know, sort of like a watermelon raspberry color. I love it. Um, it does have the seams in it, but that's fine. That's, to be expected. It's recycled, and I really love it. It feels delicious. Just saying that. Just putting that out there. Also, I did a 2-day batch of coffee dyeing. Yeah, it took me 2 days. Obviously, not the coffee dyeing itself didn't take 2 days, but the drying everything took 2 days. And I will show you what I have. Yeah, I coffee dyed all of that. Well, not really this. This I put in the I just put my papers on this in the oven to while they were drying. I put the oven on just on low, on warm, not even low, warm. And so yeah, it's getting nice and yummy. Coffee dyed in the process. But what I did intentionally, coffee dye, was some coin envelopes, which were already craft colored, but they get that nice crinkle effect, and some paper doilies. Yeah, and some, these are like not quite glassine, they're sort of wax paper, and they didn't take coffee as well as I would have liked because they are coated waxed or some sort, but they still have that lovely, yeah. And then I did some book page, which did not come out coffee dyed at all, but I was scared to leave it in the dye bath for too long because I didn't want it to fall apart. But anyway, there's that. And then these are just from one of those dollar store, memo pads. And they did really well. Again, I didn't leave them in there too long because I didn't know how they would stand the, moisture for very long, or the whole, wet, a water bath for very long. And then I did this lace, which I have recently acquired from Amazon. I didn't have, or I couldn't find my thin lace. And then I just threw a piece of cheesecloth in there. And then all of these papers. These are cardstock papers. And I started some of them. Look, they've got the grid line from the oven racket on them, which, oh well. Um, I started doing some of them outside, and they get this lovely crispiness on the edges, but that does often burn them, and they then just crumble away to nothing. So I did that for a little while, and then brought them in and started again the next day on drying in the oven. Thus, all the rack lines, but some of them are just really nice and grungy. Like that one is fantastic. I really love that one. So yeah, so everything from just lightly dyed to completely dyed and baked. And then these are just my normal copy paper. These are what I use for journal pages. It's 28-pound Nina, I don't know, just paper. And I like it because I can buy it. I bought 5 reams of it for like $32 on Amazon. So I get quite a lot of it. And it's very good quality. I'm happy with how it comes off of the printer. I love how it dyed. This is the first time I'm using it for dyeing papers. But I wanted to use these in the as the pages for the Butterfly Emporium book for my Joey the Card Maker when I get around to it. But of course I use them for everything and anything in between. So yeah, that is what I have been doing. I would like to encourage you all to go to my Etsy shop. I do have plans on a lot of additional items, like I'm going to be adding napkins, packs of batches, I guess, of napkins for decoupage. I like to use them on, you know, as decorative elements for book pages and, whatever like that. They're really good on master boards for making all kinds of whatever ephemera you make with master boards. But yeah, they work really well for that. So yeah, that's what I have been up to, and I hope very much to get back to regular videos next week. Finally, I do have some, because I've been watching so many YouTube videos. I have a lot of ideas for just mass make or craft with me or just some craft and chill time videos. I don't know if I'll be doing the journals that I have um, in the works. I don't know that I'll be doing them on video. Um, I will probably do a flip through of them as I finish them and get them ready for listing on my Etsy shop. So anyway, in the meantime, everybody have a lovely weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Monday, which I believe is the 24th of August. So I will see you then. And in the meantime, craft and joy, y'all. Bye.